Hey, hi guys, I hope that you're well. I hope you're having a good week. I hope that you haven't got the lurgy like me. I am just getting over a cold and a cough, but I still wanted to come live here tonight. So if you are jumping on live, please come and say hello. Let me know that you are joining me live. Drop me a comment below, and if you are catching this on the replay, that's totally fine. Please still drop me a comment though below, maybe hashtag replay, just so that I know that you have seen this live. And if you are joining me for the very first time, my name is Julie Agnew, and I want to share with you tonight the 4 steps to Facebook Live success, and that is the title of this live. Hi Hemma, how are you? So I recently shared something within my Facebook community group, which is for fellow side hustlers like me. So for people that have got a side business, maybe alongside a full-time job or alongside something else, I've created a Facebook group. There is a community of us in there now, and it's growing. So if you are a side hustler and you are looking for a space with fellow like-minded people and you'd like to join our community, drop me a comment below that says group, and I will definitely send you an invite into our group. It's a really nice space, and it's getting nicer and nicer all the time, and we're growing it as well. So in that group, I think it was either last week or the week before, I actually shared 4 steps to basically taking your Facebook lives from maybe feeling flat to maybe having some fire injected in them. So I thought I would come on and share that with you really quickly. I've also created a PDF, a free downloadable PDF that will go alongside this live. So it's a PDF basically breaking down the steps to take your Facebook lives from maybe stale to success. So you're more than welcome to download that. The link to that is in the title above. And finally, just before I get started, if you feel like you have some friends, business partners, just people in general that you feel like might get some value from this live, please feel free to share it. Come back and comment shared on the actual live here so that I can add your name to my gratitude jar list. And at the end of this month, anybody that's shared out my lives and that's helped me to share the love will go into a draw, and somebody will win a little prize from me. So please feel free to do that. So Facebook Lives, I know it can feel really scary to actually sit in front of your phone or your laptop or your iPad or whatever it is that you use, and it can feel really scary anyway to just press the live button. Like, fear can paralyze us sometimes, and actually when we're sat here, we're like, I'm gonna do it, and then we think about it and we don't end up pressing the Facebook Live button. So the first thing that you do need to do is press the live button. That's the first tip, although that's not in my PDF. You need to be live for these steps to work. That's the main thing. So do whatever you need to do to build yourself up to press the Facebook Live button, and then you're going to follow the 4 steps that I'm about to give you. Excuse me. Okay, so first of all, you want to make sure that your title is something that's going to interest people, okay? Because, you know, if somebody stood in the queue, let's say at the supermarket, or they're at work and they can't have the volume on, you want the title of your live to grab their attention so that they actually click into that live at that particular point. So they see it pop up and they're like, oh my God, that sounds really interesting, or that sounds amazing. So we want them to click into your live. Or if they can't have the volume on just right there and then, you want them to think, wow, that's something that I need to watch. I'm going to come back to it later. So you want something that's going to hook your audience in, something that's going to pique their interest. So for example, that could look like how to do XYZ, 5 tips to XYZ, something that's going to add value to their lives. Okay, and I'll come back to that in a second. Just the way that I'm doing now, I'm coming on, I'm sharing a process with you that if you follow and implement into your businesses, it's going to help you. So it's going to have added value into your lives, right? So you want the title to be catchy, to be interesting, to basically hook your audience in. So you really want to think about that title rather than just throwing something out there that maybe isn't going to really do anything. And also what you want to make sure you're doing is that title really should relate to what it is that you're going to share in the live. Excuse me, you don't want to be popping a title on there and somebody thinks, oh my God, I need to watch that. And then they click in and they're getting something completely different. That's not what they expected at all. So the first step is the title and basically the hook, okay? The second step is the introduction. So when you then press that live button and you are on live, you want to give them a bit of an introduction, the same way that I've just done with this live. So if you go back and watch this on the replay, or if you're watching this on the replay right now, you will have heard me at the beginning say hello, introduce myself, ask you to drop me a comment to let me know that you're here. I've then basically pretty much straight away told you exactly what I'm going to be sharing in this live, so that you know within 10 seconds, 15 seconds, exactly what you're getting, because you are only going to have a certain amount of time from people clicking into your live to them actually deciding whether they're going to stay around, whether they want to stay on the live with you to actually get your content, okay? You can have the best content planned in the world, but if you don't grab somebody's attention and actually encourage them to jump on your live, they're never going to hear that content, okay? So you want to be introducing yourself, introducing the content that you're going to share, and that's the introduction bit. And if you watch this live back on the replay, you'll get a little example of how I've done that and how I do mine. Okay, now the next thing is the content. So this is the third step, the content. Like I've already said, you want to make sure that the content that you are sharing is going to add some sort of value to their lives, so that your network of people are going to get something from jumping on the live, from jumping on the live with you. So for example, it could be you sharing how to do something, teaching them how to do something. For example, how to rock a successful Facebook Live. I'm teaching you some steps here. It could be 3 tips to doing something, or 5 tips to doing something. You're sharing tips, you're sharing something that is going to help them move forward in their life or in their business. You want to make sure that they're going to leave your live with some sort of value. So the content that you plan needs to be valuable, and something that your network can go away and feel like, yeah, I'm really glad I jumped on that live first of all, and I'm really glad that I stayed on it because I've gotten so much out of doing that. So that's the third thing. So we've got the title / hook, introduction, and content / tips / how-tos. Okay, now the final step, so the fourth step, is giving your audience a call to action. And that basically means you want to give them an instruction in terms of what you would like them to do next. So for example, I would probably, and I will be ending this live by saying, I hope you found immense value from jumping on this live. Please feel free to share this video with anybody that you feel like will get some value. I've also created a free link, a free downloadable PDF, which sets out these 4 steps for you that you can keep. The link is in the title above. Just go ahead and click it, grab your freebie, and you will be able to refer back to these steps over and over and over again on your own phone. So I've just given you a call to action. I've said, I've got a link above. It's a free downloadable PDF. Please go and grab it because it's yours with my absolute pleasure. So for example, if you have shared 3 tips to whatever it might be, you might well have some more tips around whatever topic it is that you have gone live about. So you might want to invite your audience to reach out to you if they would like some more tips around the topic that you have already shared. Tips, got to be careful how I say that, tips on whatever it is that you're sharing. That is your call to action. If you would like some more of these tips, because I've got some, please feel free to send me an inbox and I will gladly share them with you. You are giving them direction in terms of what you would like them to do next. Send me a message, go and grab the freebie above, the link is above. Share this video for anybody that you feel might get some value. What you want to make sure you're doing is not overloading them with too many calls to actions, but you want to give them a bit of clear direction in terms of what you would like them to do next. And the more that you can invite your network, your audience of people to message you and actually get in touch with you, the more conversations you will have, the more relationships you will build, the more people you'll get to know, the more friendships might develop, the more sales you might then get at some point further down the line in your business, the more people might join your business because you're having more conversations. So that is it, guys. Really kind of not too long tonight. I debated whether or not to come live because my voice is not great at the minute because I'm getting over a cold and a cough. But I made a commitment to myself a couple of months ago and I said, you know, I'm sick of trying to make myself go live every day because I just don't stick to that. So I'm going to commit to going live once a week. And I've been doing it on a Wednesday. This must be, I don't know, 6 weeks now maybe. And I thought, no, I'm going to come live. Tonight is a business tip live. So if you are an online business owner and you go live in your business, hopefully the steps that I've shared in this live, the 4 steps that I've just shared, will see you seeing far more success when it comes to your business. And if you just hone your skills and make these steps second nature, honestly, your lives, the engagement on your lives, the amount of people that watch your lives, the amount of conversations that you'll have in will just skyrocket. I promise, because it happened in my business. Now, these actual steps are from a network legend marketing, Ray Higdon, and I learned these in January 2019. And I was doing a marketing challenge, so an online business marketing challenge with him. And when I started implementing his steps, I saw a massive difference in my Facebook lives. So I promise you, if you commit to doing them and you do them consistently, whether that's you going live once a week, once a month, however many times a week, the more you go live, obviously, the more chance you've got to practice, the better and the quicker you will see results. But that's it, guys. Okay, so final call to action from me. If you've enjoyed this live and you feel like you've gotten value and you want to remember these steps, click the link in the title above. There's a free downloadable PDF with your name on it. You can download it to your phone. It outlines these steps for you. And then finally, if you feel like somebody else that you know might get some value from knowing how to take their Facebook lives from flat to fire, share the live, come back to this actual live and comment shared so that I know who's actually shared. You have to do that to get on my gratitude jar list. And then at the end of this month, I'm going to put all of the names in a hat of the people that have shared me out, that have shared the love, and I'm going to pick out a winner and somebody's going to get a cheeky prize from me. So that's it, guys. Have an amazing evening and I'll be back next week with another live. Bye, guys.